fields, lots of corn, not very many trees or hills. Look at all this browse in here. That takes a lot of deer to do that. We just saw the world record coon. The thing was thick. I can't tell what it is. It's all the way in the back of that field. I think it's a doe. But I'm gonna mark this spot anyways. I mean, any spot we see deer, I'm just gonna go ahead and mark, and then we can kind of come back to it, because you never know what's kind of back in the woods. The weird thing about, well, it's weird to me because I'm not used to it, but there's some northeastern states that do this, but you can hunt unposted private property. If the property's not posted, I think every quarter mile, and I've only seen one no trespassing sign so far, so we can hunt pretty much any of this. We got 5 days in North Dakota to figure something out and get something on the ground. So just trying to make the most of our scouting time tonight. Season opens tomorrow afternoon. And we're actually up here with Bill Thompson from Spartan Forge and some of the other Spartan Forge guys. And I don't know, it's gonna be a cool experience. I'm not used to hunting this kind of stuff, so it's gonna be a learning curve. Hotel? Mm-hmm. Want to go scouting this morning?
No, I slept in.
Wow. That's dedication. Well, then you're of no use to me.
Why?
Well, because I was going to see if y'all are seeing a bunch of deer like we are.
Are y'all?
Yeah, all the bucks were out this morning. You missed them because you and Thomas are probably spooning right now in the bed.
Yeah, it's glorious.
Alright, well, goodbye. Wow. He can sleep all he wants when he's back home. Sleeps in on the first morning of scouting. I kind of wish I had done that because we haven't seen anything.
How we doing?
Like how it feels.
Good.
Camera looks good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice camera you got there, bud.
I can almost see Lee's calves through these binos. You got your spotting scope with you?
Yeah.
Okay, will you get it out? I want to see your calves next time you walk up that way. This 10x42s were a little too weak.
Even my brother saw our last episode of Chris making fun of my calves, and he was hitting me with it at dinner 2 nights ago. It's like, y'all lay off, all right? It's not funny.
Drive your Camry back home. So we're about to go scout a piece of unposted private. It's a really big chunk. Looks good. It's really close to where we saw the buck last night. And the season opens at noon today. So let's see what we can find. Look at all this browse in here. That takes a lot of deer to do that.
Yeah.
There's trails all through that grass that we just hiked through. I want to find a dropping oak tree though, because I feel like that's going to concentrate them on a big place like this. Acorns, beans that are getting hammered, water right here. Question is, what's in here? Obviously there's a ton of deer. Whether or not there's a shooter buck, it's pretty much impossible to tell unless we see some tracks. we're back at the spot that we scouted earlier today. That area where there was just, the beans were just mowed down in these back two corners. Had some oaks dropping acorns. And we decided just to do an observation sit tonight. Just kind of climbed up into this tree, a couple hundred yards off the back of the field. But I have no idea what bucks are here, so I just wanted to get one night, one afternoon sit and kind of just observe, glass, figure out what's here, and then decide if it's worth going in there and hanging a tethered. But we're just hanging from the saddles right now. And we've got beans on this side, wheat back here. Really nice creek, couple creek arms running through, intersecting. Opening evening in North Dakota. I'm excited to be out here. It's definitely a unique experience. Not something I'm used to, but I think we can get something figured out. Oh, get destroyed by gnats. I think she's having the same issue as we are. Just gnats freaking trying to fly into your ear hole constantly. But she keeps like throwing her head around. That's a wrap for the first evening of the North Dakota season. First sit for a whitetail for me in 2022. It's all about 7 or 8 does, no bucks. So I think we're gonna move on from this spot and chuck something else out tomorrow. We're in hot pursuit of the mailman. Gonna flag him down and ask him where all the big deer are. I feel like he probably, of anyone out here, probably drives around the most. Kind of unwilling to share information, it sounded like. They're trying to point me in the direction of like the state land. I was like, I know where the state land is. I just want you to tell me where a big deer is. I wonder if he'd take us for a ride. Look how close he gets to these trees. Like straight up, oh my gosh. Straight up Maverick diving down into the volcano thing. Crazy. This guy can do it. Maybe that is Maverick.
Yeah.
Oh man. The struggle's real. This supposed hunting trip has turned into a driving around aimlessly all around North Dakota trip. Hoping to stumble across a buck, and it has not happened yet. I feel like we're better off driving and looking in bean fields, trying to find a buck versus just going picking a random one like we did last night and blowing a whole afternoon sitting in one spot. To add to that, there's like nowhere to eat around here, so we've survived off of Pop-Tarts, meat sticks, and energy drinks all day long. Our guts are not happy with us. I think we spent 67 hours in the Camry driving around. It's time that we get out and brave the world. We're gonna go check out a piece of public. There's some really fresh buck crap up on this bedding area. Like 3 real nice logs that you'd be proud of. Some big tracks coming in here too. It's a guaranteed blowout in the stand. And we have no toilet paper. We are playing with fire. Can I just use your shirt?
No.
If things
Please no.
worse comes to worse.
Like what? Lunch, dinner?
I mean, a man's got to do what a man's got to do when there's like no real food in the state. Living off of grapes and peanut butter and Pop-Tarts and meat sticks. Oh, yeah. It's like sludge.
Just straight like motor oil.
Save some of my mustache for the hunt. Oh, that hurts my chest. It goes down so slow. It's just clogging the pipes. Oh. I'll load the pipes up a little bit. That's it. That's the combination.
That's the buck killing combination.
Yeah.
Big buck dead.
Is that too vulgar?
Nah, I mean, I think everybody can relate.
As much as I want to keep driving around in this stupid Toyota Camry, in which we've burned more than half a tank in the last 12 hours, we're going to go hunt something. We're actually going back into the spot that we found the big old buck poops earlier this morning. Fresh tracks. This field edge right here has been tilled up in the last several days, it looks like. And there's some big tracks that have gone through here, so I'm ready to kill something. I'm ready just to see something and get out of this car, to be honest. Got a pretty good little ground set up. Got some good cover in front of us. Can see a pretty long way. Got potatoes over here. Don't really know if deer eat potatoes. Got, I think it's 70-something acres of public land. All this way. I really want to see a moose. Apparently there's a big moose in here. There's some really fresh tracks walking in. But it feels good to finally actually get to set up and actually hunt something and not just like scout and drive. It's been 2.5 days scouting. And 3 very nice size bug turds brought us to this moment right here. Out of all the places we looked at, it was the turds that sold us. We'll see if they pay off. She said I need to call the farmer.
Hello?
Hey, is this Mr.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, my name's Drew Carroll. I am up here bow hunting in the area. I've been up here for the last week or so and spotted a deer on Mrs. property a couple nights ago. I just wanted to I was touching base with her, but she said you're the one I need to talk to about potentially doing some bow hunting on that property for the next 2 days, and just wanted to get permission and the clear to shoot into the ag, if that's something that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's your name again?
Drew Carroll.
Drew.
Yes, sir.
Carrol.
2 R's, 2 L's.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I got you. Go ahead and let me know if you got one.
Okay, will do. I really appreciate it.
Okay. You bet. Bye now. Good luck.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Let's go. Heck yeah.
The sun might
Older
be
people are usually more like open to
to hunting.
having people around. Yeah. All right, y'all. It's afternoon number 4. Finally feel like we're in the game. We're actually at a new spot that we haven't hunted yet. One of Bill's buddies spotted a decent buck out here a couple nights ago, and we just spent the last couple hours getting the right permission, talked to the farmer and the landowner, got permission to shoot out into the beans. So it's kind of a weird setup. There's a big overgrown pasture right here, and we don't know where he's bedded. He's either bedded in this pasture or in one of the 3 shelter belts on the other side of the field. So we're just gonna kind of ease through here and get to the point of this pasture and hope he either comes out from behind us or one of those shelter belts. Sweet mayo, let's go. Lee just put one on the ground. Apparently the deer are moving tonight. Everyone has deer in front of them, except for us. In due time, though. In there. Oh hey, you tired of driving around yet?
I don't know.
I am.
I think it's been, quite enjoyable. We've seen a lot of corn, beans.
If we had like a tower blind right there, we could see all 4 of these fields. I guarantee you we'd see a 150-inch deer, and it'd just be 1,000 yards away. Got a nice little grassy bottom down here. Is that the Camry horn going off? It's gotta be. It stopped. Yeah. I heard it earlier too. Did you? Yeah. Oh well. Interesting. I think the Camry car alarm might be going off, but that's okay. There's not a ton of deer sign in here. We saw some fresh, what I think is buck crap, kind of coming down this trail. But it's really the best we could turn up today. The other spot that we were hunting, we just weren't seeing much. So, kind of just making a 4th quarter Hail Mary here. It's exciting though, hunting a spot that we have literally no idea what's going to be in here. Could be nothing. Could be a little pascarag, or it could be a big buck. So I don't know. Fingers crossed we can get something done on the last day. That's probably one of the biggest gooses I've ever seen. I told you something was gonna happen. We just saw the world record coon.
That thing is
That thing was thick. I can make a coonskin coat out of that sucker. Probably have about 30 minutes left of shooting light. I still feel good. I got a good feeling. For some reason, I just feel like something's gonna happen. But if it doesn't, figured I'd go ahead and get one last interview out of the way. We have absolutely busted our tails the last 5 days. I did the math, and we put over 1,100 miles on the Camry. Just scouting, just driving around this area, looking at different spots. I don't know how many miles we walked, but it was quite a few. This was a really, really tough hunt. Lee got it done last night. We're gonna do a podcast that breaks down everything that we learned from this hunt. So much more detail that we can get into on the podcast. So we'll put that link down below as well. Y'all go listen to that. We learned a ton. I learned a ton. This is just a place that I'm not familiar with, terrain I'm not familiar with. So it's been a learning experience. But I appreciate you guys sticking with us. We got a lot left coming this season. We're just getting started.